Teachers are badly paid, so badly that it's a national disgrace. There is no other profession that demands so much and receives so little compensation. In this image, the teacher does not have clothes on, representing the lack of compensation teachers receive. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, this teacher's physiological needs are not being met. He does not have warmth, shelter, or clothing needed for survival. Teachers often work in difficult situations under impossible circumstances with too many kids, too little time, stingy resources, and heartless bureaucrats peering through the door. This image represents a typical modern classroom environment. Teachers are required to show that learning is occurring, often with improper resources. According to Gagne's conditions of learning theory, in order for learning to occur, certain conditions must be in place. Often these conditions can be difficult to achieve due to high classroom sizes and minimal resources. Teachers suffer low status in society, in part as a legacy of sexism. Teaching is largely women's work, and it is constantly being de-skilled, made into something to be performed mechanically, covered over with layers of supervision and accountability, and held in low self-esteem. Often society degrades the profession of teaching. One way can be through government regulation and enforcements put upon schools and teachers. Often these regulators know little about education, though they are enforcers of policies. Kohlberg's theory of moral development at the pre-conventional level would represent how teachers must operate under strict, standardized testing policies, simply teaching to the test to avoid punishment. In spite of all of this, the world of teaching can be deeply satisfying. Teaching is a very rewarding career. According to Maslow's hierarchy pyramid, teachers who feel achievement and mastery in their career as an educator will have their self-esteem needs met. There are still children and youth who need thoughtful and caring adults in their lives, mentors who can understand and guide them. Students need the guidance put forth by their teachers. Bandura's theory of modeling accurately represents students' need for a role model and guiding figure throughout their education. And our communities and country are still in need of renewal and repair. Teachers are educating the future tomorrow, students who will play a role in the future of the community and world. Vygotsky, through sociocultural theory, believed that human development resulted from the dynamic interaction between the developing persons and the society and culture that surround them. There are always specific individual worlds to be changed one by one. Students are individuals going through their own struggles as a developing person. Erikson's industry versus inferiority stage states that students learn to be competent and productive in mastering new skills, or feel inferior, unable to do anything as well as they wish they could. Teachers provide love, support, and encouragement to students who may not feel industrious. To name oneself as a teacher is to live with one foot in the muck of the world as we find it, with its conventional patterns and received wisdom, and the other foot striding toward a world that could be, but isn't yet. Teachers can adapt their teaching to best fit tomorrow's students. Do we believe that information taught to students should be relevant to their lives? Even the most committed, caring teachers will make mistakes along the way, but they won't be disastrous. Teachers will make mistakes, and with each mistake comes learning. Being a teacher means being a committed, lifelong learner. Thorndike's law of exercise means teachers learn by teaching. Teaching at its best is not a matter of technique, it's primarily an act of love. Teachers must base their decision on what is best for their students. Freud believed that the goal for a healthy life is to love and to work. Goodbye to command and conquer. Goodbye to a trivial pursuit of the obvious. Goodbye to easy, unsatisfying answers. Though teaching may seem like a difficult path to follow, Covey believes that one can be successful by following the 7 habits of highly successful people. Be proactive, begin with the end in mind, put first things first, think win-win, seek first to understand, then to be understood, synergize, and sharpen your saw. All fields can directly apply to teaching. Welcome to the hard work of teaching toward a better world, Welcome to a classroom where instruction jumps off the page and overflows with love. Welcome to learning as an act of construction and reconstruction. Teachers may transform the learning process in many ways. Bloom's taxonomy represents a thinking hierarchy for learning forms in the classroom. Learning may take place as remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating.